Hello everybody, this is Burgback coming to you with another Starcraft 2 commentary, and in this matchup we will have Check Prime here, or commonly just known as Check, going against some name that I cannot pronounce because I do not know Korean, but on the replay it did say his name was XC, so that is what I am going to be calling him for this matchup. Of course, him spawning as the Blue Terran in the bottom left-hand corner, and this is on Xel'Naga Caverns. I know I've been asked by a couple people, one, to cast a Korean game, Korean match here, and two, to have a Czech game, and three, to have it on Xel'Naga Caverns, because there's some people out there that really like this new map that's come in StarCraft 2. So we will be showcasing this map to begin with here. And we do see Check there doing the little trick here with the extractor and giving himself one extra drone here. And we see that XC here going to be bringing down a Rax right at the bottom of the ramp here. I wouldn't be surprised to see something else come down here as well. And the reason for this, and if you're new to Xel'Naga Caverns here, the expansion for a Terran, well, for any race really, look at the ramp here compared to where the expansion is. It is a very good distance here. And what you can do as a Terran player even is use these racks and another building here just to block off this ramp really quick. And then once you're comfortable in going for this expansion here, you can move like this building out a little bit and start getting a little wall off here, just so you don't see units coming up this ramp really fast from the other side. It's something that I've seen happen, so you might see it here today with this match, maybe not. And you do see that XC is starting to go out and scout, and Check is almost getting down with that Overlord here. And another Overlord going out for Check as well. And XC's starting to get ready to go up here, sending up 2 SCVs. That's usually a little interesting seeing 2, but we do see a bunker coming down here for XC at the bottom of the ramp. And it looks like kind of just sitting here, probably waiting for more research. Yeah, here we go, building another bunker here as well at the bottom of the ramp, going to block anything that Check comes down with, Zergling-wise or Scout-wise. But it does look like Check also coming in with a spine crawler at the top here on the high ground here. So it looks kind of like Check is going to be having the vision down here and using that spine crawler to take care of these 2 bunkers here. Very good play by Check, getting that, keeping cool under pressure, it seems anyway, and going to be taking care of those bunkers right away. Reaper is coming up from XC here, going to be bringing him up, and we'll see what kind of aggression he can get here with this Reaper. And this spine crawler is up, and this Reaper not having any kind of vision up there to get that spine crawler. So it looks like XC deciding to salvage and get out of there before he loses these bunkers here. And we do see down here that Check is getting prime vision of the base down here, and does see this factory coming down, does see this command center coming down. So it does look like Check having a little bit of advantage here on vision, seeing what is being built here. We do see metabolic boost coming down for the Zerglings that are going to inevitably be coming down from this area, and it looks like Check's Overlord Scout is going to be taken out by this Marine. So we do see pretty standard build here from XC here, going with the racks, going with a factory, going with another command center here, going to expand out here, and it looks like we got Zerglings starting to come in. And it looks like another rack's coming in down at the bottom of the ramp. And it looks like it's just in time because these Zerglings are starting to come down. And of course, with these 2 Reapers here, he has prime vision in the center and saw those Zerglings coming down and had enough time to react and build something here. And we do see up here that Check is starting to expand as well, and bringing in more Zerglings. Taking out one of those Reapers. It looked like XC wasn't really looking for that. And I think he's going to be, yeah, he's ready for the next group here and brings his Reaper up to the top here. And surprisingly, he doesn't attack yet. Probably just waiting for Check to kind of lose attention on those. We do see some tanks coming out now for XC here. Looks like we're going to be going with heavy ground assault for XC in this match. So it's kind of looking like a standard, I hate to say American build here, but Marine Marauder Ball and some tanks here. I'm surprised we're going with tanks so early on, though. We could be going with a starport here and getting those medvacs out early just to help defend here with the Marine Marauder Balls. And, you know, just normal coming out of check here, even with the Zerglings, just kind of pumping them out. If we look at the units on the map, we have 15 Zerglings out already on the field, and that's about it for check right now. We're just with a couple queens. We do see siege tank upgrade coming in for those siege tanks, and it looks like, oh, was gonna bring in that cheap scout anyway for XC, and that getting taken out by those Zerglings. That orbital command starting to come in and get ready to start harvesting these minerals and these Vespene out of there. Now it looks like Czech just keep walking around, seeing what's going on here. Still sees that Reaper there. Again, getting the map control, so he's gonna be in command here for a little while, it seems, and just trying to keep control of the map. And we do see a starport now coming down for XC here. So we might be seeing finally those medvacs come out. And we do see also some turrets coming out here, maybe some preemptive, just in case Czech does start coming out with mutas. And again, we just see these Zerglings kind of just sitting pretty here, just waiting. And you know, looking at these things, it kind of looks like mini Diablos here from like WoW, or you know, those little pets that they had. They just look kind of like little Diablo, or yeah, you know, Fellhounds and stuff like that. And maybe we'll start seeing Czech make a little aggression here. He did come down. He did make the initial aggression. Well, not the initial, but he did start coming down pretty aggressive here. And in come the Marine and Marauder Ball. And that forces Czech to get out of there. And again, so you see this opening now with these two buildings. No add-ons here right now, and this tank just kind of... I like how that looks, you know, the tank kind of just on the ramp and focusing around. You'd think if this thing would go down to the bottom that the tank would just tip over, though. I don't know why I just said that, but we do see this area fully saturated, and Czech's fully saturated well. Good defense here with the Spine Crawler in case XC decides to attack. And we just see a cat and mouse game up here at this tower as well. And it looks like Prime's starting to send out his overlords to start scouting. You just see him just branching out like a tree, and just trying to check out all the expansions and make sure XC isn't going anywhere that Czech doesn't want him to go. So it looks like control of this map is right now going to Czech. Again, like, you know, XC not expanding at all, not going out too far. It just looks like, oh, another Overlord coming down here just to start checking in on things, and just going to be going down here, it looks like. Just that Marine coming down here to take that out. We do see more Zerglings coming in here. We do see a Spire coming in, so we'll probably see mutas. So it is good that XC was putting up these turrets for added defense, and we do see that Czech is starting to expand out into another expansion here. And going to be looking to expand him into this gold line as well. So again, XC just kind of biding his time down here, not doing a whole lot, just kind of just sitting around, just waiting maybe for Czech to come in to start an attack. We do finally have some medvacs in here, which is really good to heal up these Marines and Marauders. And again, more Overlords just starting to go and spread out, spreading the swarm, so to speak. And I like this rainbow here of Zerglings just kind of sitting out. That's really nice, I think. And we do see the Hellions starting to come up here, starting to advance up into the map. We do see the mutas kind of flying around, and we do see that Czech is going to start expanding here. And XC's units starting to come up to take out this expansion here. And we do see that Czech is coming down here into this expansion, sending in the might of the Zerglings, just surrounding everything off here. And these mutas going down onto this expansion here as well. And you just keep an eye on here. These Zerglings just surrounding the tank. That expansion up there for Prime going, or for Check going down. And these Zerglings just going to town on everything that's surrounding here, taking out everything inside XC's base. And XC trying to get down to stop this from happening here. But a lot has happened down here in XC's base. Oh, it's not looking good right now for XC, just getting wiped out in his main base. And looking finally on the might of XC's forces getting up here, stimming up and taking out these Zerglings. These Hellions taking out the Zerglings as much as they can, but forced to lift off that orbital command. And these Mutalisks just flying around and just going to town here on a couple units, not doing a whole lot, because if they get stuck in that marine area, they will be getting taken down. And the Mutas just kind of just flying slow, stopping, hitting what they can, and just moving on before XC can even get in there. And we do see centrifugal hooks, so that means banelings, which yeah, there we go, banelings being formed up here. Oh, doesn't that look pretty? Oh, I can just wait to see toxins spilling everywhere on units. And for a group like this, banelings are very good against a Marauder Marine ball here. Just, I can just imagine what's going to happen here. And these mutas just going crazy on those Hellions, and Hellions just going around to scout a little bit, seeing that hatchery being formed here again. And we do see XC starting to move north again. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. And in come all these Zerglings. Oh, just going around surrounding those Hellions. And these tanks trying to take out as many as they can. And these banelings just taking out those tanks, taking out a bunch of Marines and Marauders, and decimating XC's army here right now. And just going back with a bunch of roaches here. And these Hydralisks still alive. Oh, that's a heavy hit for XC again, who's forced to keep rebuilding. We see a command center and multiple racks being built, or have been built down here. Of course, we see not a lot being built in the main base anymore. And these mutas just flying around. Look at these fast scouts here for Check here, and he can just fly around. Nothing in here to stop him. Marines trying to get in here, but of course blocked off by his own buildings here. Turret trying to get as much damage down here as possible, and Check in a great spot here, just not able to get hit at all. Of course, if we saw some Vikings out, maybe we could have some something happen here. But of course, there are no Vikings out at all right now. In fact, yeah, there's only one starport, and that's just pumping out as many medics as possible. He probably could be benefiting from a reactor on there just to get them out a little faster. And maybe some kind of reactors or tech labs on these just to be getting more units out at the same time.